all that other great stuff. Maybe do a quick season preview, like prediction thing. I don't know. They're not going to be very good, so I'm not even going to waste too much time on that. This will probably be like a 10-minute thing, if that. But to start this baby off, John Tortorella was, and it was bad. Started off all right, but then things just completely packed. Things just completely collapsed at the end there. Of course, Pierre-Luc Dubois was traded, and it's like goaltending, which had been our key to success for the last couple of years, just betrayed us. Korpisalo was getting beat. Elvis Merzlikins wasn't his usual dominant self, although he was all right. But there were several occasions last year where we would have a lead at the end of the game. Can't wait to see CBJ play the Kraken. That should be fun. There was times where we would have the lead late in the game. 5 or so minutes left on the clock in the third period. And we would just blow up. And after the season was over, I think, who was it? Nick Foligno or someone on the team literally said, I think it was Nick. Or maybe it was like, someone else who might have said it. But after we won that playoff round in 2019, after we went all in and everything, Tortorella was thinking like, yeah, I might be done here. And the team actually persuaded him to stick around for another year to, I guess, see if they can build off of it. And they didn't. They did not. That was a very bad year last year. Of course, the year after we went all in, lost Panarin, lost Bobrovsky, had like virtually no draft picks. That was a very rough go around. Of course, then you had the whole thing with the sickness going around that cut our season short. Although we did like our regular season short, we made the bubble, got through to the actual playoff round after taking down the Leafs. Then we got beat up by the Lightning, of course, to this day. We are still the last team to beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. That is the only flex we have right now. We're the only team who has been able to beat them in the playoffs. That's actually crazy. Now, you look at our history over the years, we just endured as Blue Jackets fans. And for those who didn't know, yes, I'm a Blue Jackets fan. I don't stream their games a whole lot because most of the year they're playing at the same time as the Cavs and the Browns. In terms of the totem pole, it's Browns, Cavs, Indians, although those last two are interchangeable. Although you can also put the Buckeyes there as well at number 4. And then Blue Jackets are probably the lowest on the totem pole. Although I guess the top 4 are kind of interchangeable. But like if you look at the Columbus Blue Jackets history, as I pull it up right here, I got to do this differently next time, I think. You look at their history, their records and stuff. They've been good. I mean, we're just coming out of arguably the best era in Blue Jackets history. We've only been around since 2000, 2001. This was the best run that we've ever had with John Tortorella. And the thing is, we didn't expect this. Todd Richards was our guy. Started off 0-7 in 2015-16. I remember that year. And then Tortorella took over. And we went 34, 33-8, which is not bad, considering the start. And then from that point on, from 2016-17 up until 2019-20, when you had the bubble, we had essentially 4 straight winning seasons, which, like I said, is the best run in Blue Jackets history. That's the most success us Blue Jackets fans have seen. 4 straight playoff appearances. 1 round victory, mind you. We took down the Lightning, like I said, in 4 in 2018-19. And then the year after that, we had the whole virus thing happen, cut the season short. Went to the bubble, took down the Leafs, lost to the Lightning. And then last year, it just fell apart. It just completely fell apart, and things just did not go well at all for us. And that's what sucks, because we had a decent team. They just could not put anything together. Defense betrayed us. Goaltending was not very great, was not good. We finished 7th out of 8 in terms of the Central. Of course, this was the first time that we were in the Central since 2012-13, and it's kind of funny. That was our 20th anniversary. So if you really think about it, it's like literally a flashback to when we were in the Central. And the play showed too, because we look like a expansionary team. But I guess you could say it was a necessary evil, because you look at our draft capital that we had. We didn't have much because of 2019. We went all in, tried to go win the Stanley Cup, wound up winning a round, and we kind of needed to rejuvenate the farm, and that's what we did. And, of course, my guy Yarmo went out there and had a great draft this year. By the way, speaking of which, it's looking like the last 2 of his picks are going to be on the roster in Columbus this year. As, of course, you're wondering, where's Kent Johnson? Oh, he's in college right now. Yeah, he's playing college hockey, so I'm probably going to be keeping an eye on him throughout the year. I think we have another one in college too. Kuhlman's, I believe, is also in college. So that's cool. I'll be keeping an eye on him as well, a little bit here and there. But, you look at what this team has. This team has talent. It's just, we're not going to be like the Buffalo Sabres bad. We're going to be, if anything, mediocre. We're not going to be – we're not a Stanley Cup contender. I understand that for sure. But, like I said, we're not going to be the Sabres. You look at our lines right now according to Cap Friendly. First line, Patrick Laine, Alexander Texier, and Jacob Voracek. We got him for Cam Atkinson. Nice little draft day trade. I woke up and I saw that and I was like, wow, really? We got back Voracek. Interesting. And the crazy thing is, if Voracek was on the team last year with those points and everything, he would have been our second leading scorer. 9 goals, 34 assists, 43 points. You have him on a line with Patrick Laine, who just loves to shoot the puck. That's going to be fun to watch. And, of course, Laine will be an RFA after this year. So, he's going to be trying to get the bag. And I think Voracek will be able to help him get the bag because he's going to be feeding him a lot. Texier, I think he could have a bounce-back year. Second line, Gustav Nyqvist, who's back after dealing with an injury all last year. Jack Roslovic, who had a great year with us last year. 12 goals, 22 assists in 48 games, 34 points. Damn near he was a .71 goal, a point per game kind of thing. A point per game played, 0.7. He was a -11 though. But he's good. And then Oliver Brookstring, leading point getter last year. I think he was also our leading goal scorer too. 18 goals, 26 assists, 44 points last year in 56 games. Then you got Boone Jenner, 41 games, 8 goals, 9 assists, 17 points. Cole Sillinger, one of the rookies. I'll be interested to see how much he plays and see how he does. And then Max Domi, who I thought was not supposed to be back until December. Well, apparently he's back. Okay. If we can get anything out of him, that'd be dope, especially because, again, he's going to be a UFA after this season, and he's going to be trying to play for some good money. Eric Robinson, Sean Corrally, and Igor Chinikov are the fourth liners. Of course, Igor, man, that dude's got a shot on him, man. From what I've seen from the preseason, and also time over in Russia. Oh my God, he's a low-key sniper. I mean, let's take a look at this kid real quick. Let's take a look and see what he's. So last year in the KHL, 32 games, 10 goals, 7 assists, 17 points. In the playoffs, 21 games, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points. And I believe he led that team to a championship, or he helped that team go to a championship. International, 3 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. With the U20 team, World Juniors, 5 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. I think he got hurt in one of these things here. And then EHT, Russia, 3 games. I think it's like a European hockey tournament thing. Okay. 3 games, 1 assist, 3 points. He can put up points. Now, would Brad Larson put him with a guy like Voracek and maybe, Laine? No, I don't think he'd put him with Laine. But Voracek, though, that would be something. Voracek is a distributor. That's what's so cool about him. I mean, look at his freaking, assist total from last year. He's going to be feeding these guys. They're going to be scoring hella goals from him. Now, in terms of the power play, I'm interested to see what that would look like. But on defense, our defense is going to look somewhat different. Again, no Seth Jones. He's gone. He went to Chicago. And we got Adam Boqvist in return. Okay. Look at my guy, freaking Yarmo, getting Boqvist in return, Youngster. He'll be an RFA after this season. 35 games, 2 goals, 14 assists, 16 points last year. Camp Friendly has him pairing with Vladdy Gavrikov. You have Zach Werenski and Jake Bean as the first line defense. Bean only had 1 goal last year, 11 assists, 12 points. That was interesting. Now, the funniest thing about that is we got 2 picks, I believe, from Chicago for Boqvist for Jones. Yarmo immediately took one of those picks, flipped that Carolina. So in the span of not even 15 minutes, maybe even shorter than that, probably even 5 or 10 minutes, he got, once they finalized that deal, Seth Jones for Boqvist and a couple picks, he immediately took one of those picks and sent it to Carolina for Bean. That's some savage stuff right there from my GM. Then, of course, that goalie, you got Elvis Merzlikins, who is signed, sealed, delivered for quite a while until 2027. And Jonas Korpisalo, who I honestly could see him getting traded at some point. He's a UFA after this season. And the way I see it, we're most likely going to suck. I'm already seeing it right now. We're not going to be very good. Unless we come out of the gates hot and then cool off at the end. That could happen. You sometimes may see that. A team with a new voice behind the bench may start off a little hot because, it's like a new energy and they look good and then they kind of wear off at the end. That could happen here. Or maybe we get hot and we stay hot. Who knows? Maybe Patrick Laine and company play out of their mind and somehow, some way we're actually not bad. We still miss the playoffs, but we're not bad. But if we're bad this year, keep an eye on Jonas Korpisalo at the trade deadline. He's a pending free agent, and I bet you there's a team out there that could need a goalie that would jump at the opportunity to get him. Now, waiting in the wings, you have Danielle Tarasov, who's played a little bit. He's pretty good. But it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. If there's any other updates, I'll be sure to let you guys know what happens. If we sign anybody, which I don't think we will, who knows? But I might, you're probably wondering, am I going to be streaming any Blue Jackets games? I might do one or two if there's like nothing else on. Like I said, these guys are 5th on my totem pole, so like there would have to be literally nothing else on for me to stream these guys. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to hop off and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I might go live tonight for, no, I'm going to be live tomorrow. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to be live for my picks tomorrow and all that stuff. Of course, I'll have my preview for the Cardinals game as well. So until then, I'm Crazy Dog at 99. I'm going to sit back, watch some baseball, enjoy my day, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Still a little sour about that loss, but hey, it's whatever. It happens. I just wish, Stefanski hadn't called some of those plays, but it happens, Oh, well, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Blue Jackets. I'm out.